Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another quick post-fight analysis video, and I do mean quick. Sijara Eubanks versus Elise Reed, who is making her UFC debut, moving up from 115 to 125, and this is Sijara Eubanks' return to flyweight after like 3 years? 3 years of being a bantamweight. She moved back down to 125. First of all, I gotta say shout out to Sarge. She looked good at this weight. She looked good in training all the way up to making weight, up to fight night, to the weigh-in, up to fight night, So, yeah, I got to say shout out to Sarge. She came in there with a good game plan as far as, making weight, and she looked good. She looked very strong physically. And, yeah, she came in here, put on a solid performance over an opponent that was, just out of relief for Sarge Eubanks, and that's something I want to talk about just a little bit at the end of this video. And, of course, in my next podcast episode, it's just been mismatched city lately. They've been bringing in a lot of strawweights who have promise, into a division that's just not for them. Bringing in these straw weights and then having them compete at 125 when you have enough flyweights to compete against each other. This was just like Tabitha Ricci versus Manon Fiorot all over again. Manon Fiorot is no knock to her because she's on her way. She just needs the right opponents. She just needs the right people to be matched up with. Same with Sijara Eubanks. Sijara Eubanks could have came in. Of course, she couldn't fight Priscilla Cachoeira, but she could have been matched up with many of these other flyweights that need a fight right now, So real quick, just going into this fight, Sijara Eubanks, she just welcomed Elise Reed into the UFC and into the flyweight division and let her know what it's like. This is a grappler-heavy, wrestler-heavy division, and she charged right at Elise Reed. Elise Reed tried to counter off of the fence with a couple of right hands, but Sarge caught her with a big right, just clinched up with her, took her straight to the ground, and pretty much just it was a grappling clinic. She was on top. She went from side control to trying to go to a crucifix, land a few shots in the crucifix position, and then just really just smothering and mauling Elise Reed on her back, and just really showing how much of a difference there was in classes and levels that they're in, And then Sijara Eubanks looked like she was going to transition. She went to a full mount, looked like she was going to transition to an arm bar, but then she just went straight to full mount and just finished the fight off with ground and pound. Heavy, vicious, violent ground and pound. She let go on Elise Reed, and she was just like letting big shots go to the face. And you could see the damage she did to Elise Reed's right eye. She was just letting shots go till finally the referee just stepped in and stopped it, man. So quick first round TKO for Sijara Eubanks, and just a complete mismatch. I'm just being honest. Elise Reed 4-0, Cage Fury strawweight champion, but it's just levels to the game. Like, if they wanted to sign her and come in at 115, I'm fine with that. But it's still tough. There's still a lot of groundwork to be laid, And you might say, okay, I'm sitting outside looking in. But, hey, I'm just calling what I've been through and what I've seen, what I've experienced to let you know that there is levels to this game, because somebody like Elise Reed has a lot of promise. But if you try to put her in there with some big, dangerous veterans like Sijara Eubanks, you could mess things up for this fighter. You could really mess up their momentum because, again, Elise Reed is somebody like, if you want to really sign them and see them prosper, you need to put them in the division that they're most familiar with and they're most comfortable at, which would be strawweight. As for Sijara Eubanks, shout out to Sarge. I just got to give her a lot of credit for the discipline that she's shown and the way she came in looking. She looked a part of a flyweight, and she looked strong, fast, athletic. And from here, she called out who Viviane Araújo and Jessica Andrade. That's what I like. She wants to champ at some point. That's what I like. So if she can continue to make weight for at least 3 or 4 more fights, or however long it takes to get to the title, hey, I'm with her. I hope she can do it. I want to see her make that run because she's one of the, I say, most rough and rugged fighters at flyweight. She has wins over Lauren Murphy and Roxanne Modafferi. Hey, why not? Get in there against Jennifer Maia and then Jessica Andrade, win those 2 fights, and boom. Hey, I can't deny a title shot for her. So yeah, shout out to Sarge. Shout out to Elise Reed too. I'm a fan of her, in Cage Fury as a strawweight champion there too, but I definitely want to see her move back down to 115 and make her way through the strawweight division. So yeah, shout out to both fighters, and Elise Reed for stepping up. But yeah, man, they just can't continue to make mismatches like this because it's going to mess these young fighters up, and just kind of hold divisions back, hold other fighters back when they can make so much better fights. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Sarge Eubanks versus Viviane Araújo or Jessica Andrade. Hey, what y'all think? Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.